The greatest battle in life is not fought outside, it is fought within. It is the silent battle between doubt and belief, between fear and courage. There comes a moment in life when a woman quietly questions herself. She looks around and sees expectations, comparisons, responsibilities, and silent pressures. Somewhere in the middle of all this noise, she begins to doubt her own voice. But the truth is, confidence is not something the world hands over to you. Confidence is something you cultivate within, gently and patiently, like watering a plant that slowly grows into a strong tree. The first shift begins with the relationship you have with yourself. Think about it for a moment. If someone spoke to you the way you sometimes speak to yourself, would you feel encouraged or discouraged? Many women unknowingly carry a harsh inner critic that constantly reminds them of what they lack instead of what they possess. The day you decide to become your own supporter, your journey toward confidence truly begins. Speak to yourself with compassion. Acknowledge your progress, even if it feels small. Growth is rarely loud, it is often silent, steady, and deeply transformative. Confidence also grows through action, not waiting. We often believe that confidence must arrive first and then we will act. But life works the other way around. Action creates confidence. Each small step you take, each promise you keep to yourself becomes evidence that you are capable. It may be a simple decision to express your opinion, pursue a skill, or try something new despite fear. These small victories accumulate quietly until one day you realize that the person you once doubted has become the person you trust. Another hidden obstacle to confidence is comparison. In today's world, it is easy to measure your journey against someone else's highlight reel. But life is not a competition. It is a personal unfolding. Every individual carries a different story, different struggles, and different timing. When you constantly compare, you shift your focus from growth to inadequacy. But when you choose to honor your own journey, you discover a sense of peace that naturally strengthens confidence. Your path does not need validation from others to be meaningful. Confidence is also deeply connected to acceptance. Acceptance does not mean settling for less. It means acknowledging where you are while still believing in where you can go. When you accept your imperfections, fears, and uncertainties, they lose their power over you. You stop chasing perfection and start embracing authenticity. And authenticity has a quiet strength that no external approval can replace. Life will not always be easy. There will be moments of doubt, criticism, and setbacks. But these moments do not define your worth, they refine your strength. Confidence is not about never falling. It is about rising with a deeper understanding of yourself each time you do. The woman who trusts her journey, respects her growth, and believes in her potential carries a presence that no circumstance can shake. So today, make a gentle promise to yourself. Not a promise to be fearless, but a promise to move forward despite fear. Not a promise to be perfect, but a promise to be real. Believe in your ability to grow, trust the process of your life, and remember that the confidence you seek is not somewhere in the future. It already exists within you, waiting patiently for you to recognize it, nurture it, and allow it to shine. Sometimes the most powerful transformation in life begins with a quiet realization. The realization that you do not need to become someone else to feel confident. You simply need to reconnect with who you truly are. Many women spend years trying to fit into expectations, adjusting their dreams, softening their voice, and shrinking their presence just to be accepted. Yet confidence is never found in shrinking. Confidence is discovered in expanding into your authentic self. Life has a beautiful way of teaching us that confidence is not about loudness or dominance. It is about inner stability. It is the calm assurance that whispers, "I may not be perfect, but I am growing." When you begin to measure your progress not against others, but against your own past, you notice subtle changes. You notice that the things that once intimidated you no longer hold the same power. You notice that your voice becomes clearer, your choices become firmer, and your steps become more intentional. One of the most important habits that nurtures confidence is learning to trust your own decisions. Doubt often arises when we constantly seek approval from others before taking action. While guidance is valuable, overdependence on external validation weakens self-belief. Confidence grows when you start honoring your intuition and accepting responsibility for your choices. Even when mistakes happen, they become lessons rather than regrets. Every decision, whether successful or challenging, becomes a teacher guiding you toward greater clarity. Another habit that quietly strengthens confidence is gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is missing to what is already present. When you begin to appreciate your strengths, experiences, and opportunities, you develop a sense of abundance. This mindset reduces insecurity and fosters self-worth. Gratitude also reminds you that growth is not only about achieving milestones, but about appreciating the journey that shapes you along the way. Confidence also flourishes in environments where you nurture your well-being. Your physical health, emotional balance, and mental clarity are deeply interconnected. When you take time to rest, reflect, and recharge, you create a foundation of stability within. This stability allows you to face challenges with resilience rather than fear. Self-care is not selfish. It is a necessary investment in the person you are becoming. A woman who prioritizes her well-being sends a powerful message to herself that she is worthy of care and respect. There will inevitably be moments when fear attempts to overshadow confidence. Fear may appear as hesitation before speaking up, anxiety before trying something new, or self-doubt after a setback. But fear is not a sign to stop. It is often a sign that you are stepping beyond your comfort zone. Growth rarely occurs within familiarity. When you choose courage over comfort, you expand your capabilities and strengthen your belief in yourself. Confidence is also deeply rooted in purpose. When you align your actions with values that matter to you, your life gains direction. Purpose acts as an anchor during uncertain times and as motivation during difficult moments. A woman driven by purpose does not seek constant validation because her actions are guided by meaning rather than approval. As you continue your journey, remember that confidence is not a destination you arrive at one day. It is a continuous practice shaped by your thoughts, actions, and choices. Some days you will feel strong, and other days you may feel uncertain. Both are part of the process. What truly matters is your willingness to keep moving forward with patience and belief. So walk your path with grace. Celebrate your progress, embrace your uniqueness, and trust that the strength you seek is already within you. Confidence is not about becoming someone extraordinary. It is about realizing that the person you are becoming is already extraordinary in her own quiet, powerful way. There is a gentle truth about confidence that many people overlook. Confidence is not built in moments of comfort, but in moments of quiet courage. A woman does not suddenly wake up confident one day. Instead, confidence is shaped through countless small choices. The choice to try again after failure, the choice to speak despite hesitation, and the choice to believe in possibility even when doubt whispers otherwise. Often, women carry invisible burdens created by expectations and self-imposed limitations. They question whether they are good enough, capable enough, or deserving enough. But the question is not whether you are enough. The real question is whether you are willing to see your own worth. Confidence begins the moment you stop seeking permission to be yourself. It grows when you realize that your value is not determined by comparison, criticism, or temporary setbacks. One powerful habit that nurtures confidence is embracing progress over perfection. Perfection is an illusion that creates unnecessary pressure and fear of failure. Progress, on the other hand, creates movement and learning. When you allow yourself to be a learner rather than a perfectionist, you remove the fear that holds you back. You begin to see mistakes not as evidence of inadequacy, but as stepping stones toward mastery. Confidence thrives in environments where growth is prioritized over flawless performance. Another essential aspect of confidence is resilience. Life is unpredictable, and challenges are inevitable. There will be moments when plans do not unfold as expected, when efforts go unnoticed, or when criticism feels overwhelming. Yet resilience teaches you that these moments are not endings but transitions. A resilient woman does not avoid difficulty, she learns from it. Each challenge becomes a reminder of her strength and adaptability. Over time, resilience builds an inner assurance that no external circumstance can easily shake. Confidence also blossoms when you cultivate meaningful relationships that uplift rather than diminish you. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mindset. Encouraging environments inspire growth, while negative influences can fuel doubt. Choosing supportive connections is not about excluding others, but about protecting your emotional energy. When you are surrounded by individuals who believe in your potential, you begin to mirror that belief within yourself. Another transformative habit is practicing self-awareness. Self-awareness allows you to understand your strengths, acknowledge your limitations, and recognize patterns in your thoughts and behaviors. This awareness creates clarity, and clarity strengthens confidence. When you know who you are and what you stand for, external opinions lose their power to define you. Self-awareness also helps you align your actions with your values, creating a sense of authenticity that naturally enhances confidence. Confidence is not about eliminating fear, it is about redefining your relationship with it. Fear often appears when you step beyond familiarity, signaling growth rather than danger. Instead of viewing fear as an obstacle, consider it an invitation to expand your comfort zone. Each time you move forward despite fear, you reinforce trust in your ability to handle uncertainty. This trust becomes the foundation of lasting confidence. As life unfolds, remember that confidence is not measured by constant success or unwavering certainty. It is measured by your willingness to keep evolving. Some days you will feel empowered, and other days you may feel uncertain. Both experiences are essential parts of your journey. What matters is your commitment to continue showing up for yourself with patience and compassion. So move forward with a quiet determination. Honor your journey, celebrate your growth, and trust that every step you take contributes to the confident person you are becoming. Confidence is not a distant destination waiting to be reached. It is a companion that grows stronger with every moment you choose belief over doubt and courage over hesitation. Today, make a promise to yourself not to be perfect, but to be authentic, not to seek approval, but to seek growth. Confidence does not arrive when the world believes in you. Confidence arrives when you choose to believe in yourself. You are stronger than your fears. You are greater than your doubts. And your story is far from over. In fact, it is just beginning. If this message touched your heart, like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe to the channel, because your growth, your confidence, and your transformation truly matter.